Hasn't gone 3 straight without a point since the final 3 games of the last regular season. Braden Bowman to Mitch Marner. Back to Bowman, and he missed it. Went backhand to forehand in tight on Oettinger. The Stars will have just 10 road games left all season. Sam Steele tips it in. Squeezed by Caden Korczak. Held into the line by Alex Petrovic. Now Duchesne to Jamie Benn, and he put it right through the crease. Duchesne scores from a sharp angle. Ben couldn't bury the initial chance, but Matt Duchesne now has 3 goals in his last 2, and it's 1-0 Dallas.
It comes to the front of the net. Some good work by Duchesne, who's been red hot. There's Ben, and Hill is way out of the net. He goes sliding just below the hash marks. And this puck's going to come back to Duchesne below the goal line. He walks out and just puts it into the open net past the Ben Hutton, who's playing goal. And after the Golden Knights, a couple of good shifts to open up.
35-year-old veterans missed significant time earlier this year, missed 24 games due to a concussion. Has the first goal of the game tonight, 1:37 in. Feeds it in the middle, shot on by Ben, and a save Hill. Snaps it around the boards. 45 seconds to go on the power play. Shea Theodore across, dropping it back. Lazinski down low, Bowman in front, and a save Oettinger. He has the puck at center. Stars at full strength with the early lead. Barbashev's wrist shot, handled by Oettinger. And the rebound of Robertson. Checked by Barbashev, backhand misses. Now Barbashev on the wall. Off to Riley Smith. Barbashev cutting in behind the Dallas net, a wraparound chance, and Oettinger there to turn it away.
Well, it eliminates a couple of more back-to-back situations. Only have 2 left.
Hints up ice, Robertson, the trailer, wrist shot from Harley, and a big save, Hill. Look at Rasmus Andersson, who'll be playing for Sweden next month, Shane. Sitting on 11 goals this year, so equaling his career high.
And he comes in as a leading goal scorer for the back end here for the Golden Knights.
Lindell to bank it around for Haskin, and up ahead it's Robertson. Cut off by Lauzon. Bowman moves it, Marner has it, walks it across, down the Lauzon, a tip, and a save Oettinger. Dishing it off for Heiskanen, pressured by Marner. Hurdle in deep, drags it in behind the net. Feeds it out to the line for Hutton. His drive, save Oettinger. Regrouping a bit on the bench. Puck loose to Jack Eichel at center. 6 goals in 7 games in his career against Dallas. Smith's wrist shot is gloved by Oettinger. Wyatt Johnson up ice with Rantanen and Ritkovian. Rantanen on the wall, playing it out to Lundqvist, and around to Harley. His shots turned away by Hill. Here's Korczak, shot blocked by Lindell. Kolesar keeps it in, rotates it in behind the net. All the way to the far corner for Steele. A loose puck. Kolesar scores! A kick right in front to Keegan Kolesar. And he snaps it home to tie it.
It's a little bit of chaos if this puck's going to come around eventually. As Kolesar keeps it alive, just going to rim it around. Watch Hutton all the way down. And then a bit of a play. Comes off the stick of Marner right to the front of Kolesar, and Kolesar, no mistake, as he goes glove side on Oettinger. He was all alone. Seal off the wall, down on the pinch. Marner.
Golden Knights tying it here in the middle period. Keegan Kolesar, his 5th. Matt Duchesne had his 8th in the first period for Dallas. Now here's Kolesar deep in his own territory. Lost it! Score! Bork! Set up by Hintz. The Golden Knights paid the price for the turnover, and Maverick Bork has given Dallas the lead.
You can't hang on to the puck this long, and it's one side it's Hintz, then it's Robertson that knocks it away right to Hintz, who finds Bork in front. A quick play as pressure of the Stars is the pressure of the Golden Knights on their goal. This time the Stars answer back.
Robertson, Johnson feeds it out in front. Deflected over the stick of Duchesne, and Stone to Lauzon, and a breakaway out of the box. Lauzon a backhand and a save Oettinger. Now he centered it, and Eichel broken up by Robertson. Stone, little backhand missed. Up ice, Steele on a loose puck. Steele looking off the bend, and he couldn't tip it home. It was an on-man rush for Dallas. Now Bork a drive, and he scores. On a bang-bang play, Hill had lost his stick. Ben founds Maverick Bourque, who has 2 goals for Dallas in the second.
Providing a couple of goals. There's the chance, but they stick with it. As Hill loses his stick, set with Hurdle, and then they find Bourque wide open in the slot as he rips it blocker side past Adin Hill.
It's an unnecessary comment because I look like a dope dressed like that.
Yeah, we won't pull out that costume again, will we?
Nobody wants to see that. Johnson scores off the draw. There's a scramble in front, and Wyatt Johnston puts home his 28th. And the Stars have extended the lead to 4-1.
This game and how good Dallas is at it. There's the one draw. Rantanen, the initial shot, and then the follow-up gets his own rebound as this comes off Hill right back out to the center ice. And Johnson able to walk into that one, and he makes no mistake as he roofs it for his 28th. And the Stars have taken control here on the
puck around the wall. Johnston feeding it down a little further. Rantanen into Johnson. Wrist shot kicked away by Hill. Feeds it in the middle. Hintz battling. Comes back to Robertson. Pressure by Kolesar, knocks it away. Kolesar, here's Smith coming short-handed. Kolesar walking in. Smith scores! Riley Smith with a huge goal. The second shorty for the Golden Knights this year. They're within 2.
It's all about anticipation, jump at the right time. He's going to strip Robertson of the puck and then makes the play early. The pass to Smith, and Smith beats Ottinger before he can move all the way to the right. Great shot upstairs as Riley Smith's 9th pulls the Golden Knights within 2. Well, still a minute 12, but a boost.
Anderson around for Hanifin. Up ahead, Stone. Cross-ice speed on the money to Anderson. Breaking down the wing. Barbashev, chance, and he scores! Ivan Barbashev from out high. And the Golden Knights have made it a 1-goal game.
But a great play by Anderson's going to activate on the far side. That gives Stone an option, and he makes a great pass through the seam to Barbashev. As Heiskanen out high, Barbashev shoots around him. A little bit of a screen as he beats Ottinger to the blocker side. Last 2 goals, blocker side on Ottinger as Barbashev makes it a 1-goal game.
The Golden Knights find a way to try to get points out of this game. Hanifin turns it over. Mikko Rantanen to the net, hit the post, and then batted the rebound wide.
For the Stars, here's the play. And watch Anderson, he's looking for the return, and it's a great read by Mikko Rantanen. And then he comes down, and he beats Hill, but puts it off the post. And he had the return, it came back, but a bit of a rolling puck knocked out of the air wide.
Now the Golden Knights lead the league with 20 game-tying goals in the third period. Marner bats that down. Rousseau score! Brooke Traubach! Mitch Marner has tied it at 4.
And Marner just gets this to the net. Hurdle wins it straight back. How about him knocking it down with his hand? They're going to look to see where he knocked this down, but I think this is a legal height. Yes, great hand-eye coordination, and the shot through traffic right to the top corner as Mitch Marner goes bar down. 6-on-5 to tie it at 4.
Stars 1 in 6. Into the offensive zone. Here's Steele, wrist shot, save Hill. Golden Knights led by 2. Theodore pressured by Duchesne. Duchesne works it. Robertson walking in, and Hill got a piece of that.
And then this is the best chance. The pressure by Duchesne as he finds Robinson. He just puts that up and over. Sure, Hill gets a piece of this. Yeah, right off the left.
Bourque with 2 tonight. Drops it off. Harley a little spin move. Back to Bourque. And a played it to himself. Nice move. Save Hill.
The best was early on, but here's Bourque's chance Little move behind the back, in tight. Hill kicks the left pad out.
Jason Robertson, to lead it off for Dallas. Had the great chance in OT. Scores.
Gonna pick his spot as he goes 5-hole. Quickly past Hill.
Now Babeldour Field, 2 for 6 this season. Save Ottinger.
Get it to where he wanted. Comes in, kind of slows down, and he's looking blocker's side. Ottinger doesn't bite. Sticks.
Now Jack Eichel looking for his first shootout goal of the season. Trying to pull the Golden Knights even. Coming from the left side. And Ottinger waited him out.
Just elevate as Ottinger does a good job. That's a good move, slowing right up, and boy, he sticks with it, pushes right to left. Look at the extension of that left pad.
Now Mikko Rantanen looking to win it for Dallas. Scores! Third game deciding goal from Mikko Rantanen this season. And the Stars, after blowing the 3-goal lead, find a way to get the 2 points with a 5-4 shootout win.
A bit of an issue for the Golden Knights as Rantanen, and left shot coming down. He just rips that glove side. It's the exact same route that Robertson took. Robertson goes 5-hole. This time Rantanen, the left shooter as well.